ISIS has already established its caliphate in parts of Syria and Iraq, but it won't stop there. Its vision encompasses the entire world, and it's made no secret of its desire to strike America. As Eric Steckelbach reports, it already has its foot soldiers in place to make that dark vision a reality.
It's been called the first ISIS attack on American soil, when 2 ISIS supporters attempted to storm a Mohammed cartoon drawing contest and murder everyone inside earlier this month in Garland, Texas. The Islamic State was quick to claim responsibility. The attackers, both American citizens, were killed by a police officer before they had a chance to carry out their plan. But the attempted attack in Texas may have been a sign of things to come. From Pennsylvania to Illinois to Ohio to Minnesota to Kansas, federal authorities have arrested close to a dozen ISIS supporters in recent weeks.
We're very definitely in a new environment because of ISIL's effective use of social media, the internet, which has the ability to reach into the homeland and possibly inspire others. Because of the use of the internet, we could have little or no notice in advance of an independent actor attempting to strike.
In the wake of the attack in Texas, FBI Director James Comey said that there are potentially thousands of American citizens that now follow ISIS online. Comey has also said that the FBI is now conducting investigations into ISIS-related activity in all 50 U.S. states. In addition, U.S. authorities say some 180 U.S. citizens have traveled overseas to join ISIS, and at least 40 of them have already returned.
What they say is that their first obligation is to go to the caliphate. But if they feel that they're unable to do that, that they'll be arrested at the airport, that's when they carry out an attack here in the United States.
Abdurrahman Sheikh Mohammed was one who made it to Syria. The Columbus, Ohio resident trained with an Islamic terror group and then returned to the United States with orders to attack the homeland. He was arrested before he had the chance. Mohammed had been on U.S. authorities' radar before he left for Syria. That's why terrorism expert Patrick Poole says he should have never made it that far.
They allow him to apply for a passport, allow him to travel to Turkey. From there, he goes into Syria, trains, comes back, and he's wandering the streets of Columbus for 8 months.
Like a growing number of American ISIS recruits, Mohammed was of Somali descent. Most hail from the Twin Cities, Minneapolis and St. Paul, an area with the largest Somali Muslim population in North America.
We've also got to revisit these visas, these humanitarian visas. We have so many people here from places like Somalia with major Islamic terror problems, and we keep letting them into the country. Why are we doing that?
National security expert Ryan Morrow told CBN News that's one way the United States is heading down a dangerous path.
You'll have Sharia patrols in places like the UK, and that's not what we're facing here in the United States, so it's hard for us to believe that that's where we're headed. But if you want to see the future of the United States, you have to look at Europe.
The goal of ISIS and its growing network of followers in the West is to turn American and European cities into guerrilla war zones, with attacks similar to those seen recently in Ottawa, Paris, Sydney, and Texas occurring on a regular basis. Former Pentagon spokesman J.D. Gordon told CBN News that to defeat this threat, the Obama administration must first acknowledge that it exists.
The White House can't even name radical Islam as the enemy. Radical Islam's trying to wipe us out, and the White House, Barack Obama, won't even mention it.
Ignoring the threat won't make it go away. ISIS recently boasted of 71 trained soldiers in 15 different U.S. states and promised that the attack in Texas was only the beginning. Eric Stackelbeck, CBN News, Washington.